What is going on, Dragon Brawlers? Scott Seven, your guild master here for Players Guild, and today we're bringing you some more Red Saiyan Showdown reveals. Joining me today is Loki Smith, but he's a disembodied voice. He's not here in person. Are you there, Spirit of Loki?
Uh, yes, I think, maybe,
Well,
possibly.
that's a good start. Guys, before we start, if you haven't, please go and check out that Mercenaries video. It'd be very much appreciated. And let's get on with today's reveal. Super Saiyan Son Goten opposing the Demon. A naming convention that we've seen throughout this set for the heroes going up against Broly. Kind of fitting. It's a 2-cost, 1 specified red, 0-5k combo, 15k power. When this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. It gets it gets minus 10k power for the turn. I don't hate this.
I don't hate this, but this strikes me back. We used to have cards like this in draft box, one of the draft boxes. 2 drops, 10ks.
But I feel like this works really well with chain attack trunks. I don't know how that could be useful. But,
nor do I.
But
it is a Goten. It can be resurrected with
familial bonds.
Yeah.
So there's probably a bit of nuance to this card. I kind of like it. It's nothing great. I mean, it's just a common, so we're not going to spend too much time on it. But I do like the fact that even if you attack and it's negated, you are going to minus 10k off something. So there are decks out there that can get advantage from that.
Yeah, definitely some decks can get an advantage out of this, but it's nothing great.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair way to sum it up. Moving on to a skillless Trunks. I don't know if you'll be able to help me out. This reminds me so much of another card, the artwork, the pose, the speed lines, but I can't remember for the life of me what it is.
Oh, it reminds me of so many skillless cards we have seen.
Well, that's fine. But it's a skillless Trunks. It's a 1-drop 10k, 0-5k combo. It's actually quite good because it's a red skillless card, considering it's a 1-drop. It works with hit really well, I believe that is. What's the... I think it was like Divine Multiverse Giant Force type red skillless.
I think it was Divine Multiverse because it was Universe...
11 kind of had something going on with it.
Was it 11? No, Ganos.
Yeah, Ganos also worked with it.
Yeah, no. What's the universe where Ganos was from?
I don't. That's a question. I don't know
was
that.
that Universe 4?
Probably. I'm gonna say yeah. Don't know if it's right. Someone in the comments will correct us. But yeah, like, okay, cool. It's just a Trunks shoe skillless, but it is quite important that it is a 110k. It kind of fits that, but it's also when we get more Saiyan and hybrid Saiyans.
Yeah, it's Universe 4.
It kind of helps with a lot more synergies, like barrier of your... Well, no, it won't work because it's not Universe 7. Ignore that. It's just cool that we have a Trunks. Son Goten Journeys Begin is a 5k. It is a 1-drop, 1 specified red. 0-5k if you want to read this effect while I try and sort out my glasses.
So, Otto, when this card is played, you look at the top 5 cards from your deck and you add 1 red Saiyan with cost 3 or less, or red unison with specified cost of 3. So it's a tutor, right? Or rather, the top 5. But it's interesting. It's a 1-drop 5k.
Yeah, I was gonna point this out because we've seen the stat line be 1-drop 4k, which obviously this is not. It can search add up to a red Saiyan with a cost of 3 unless it doesn't say it has to be mono red. So there could be some potential for some red-green shenanigans there. And of course,
red-yellow or red-blue. This can technically tutor for the Invoker Vegeta.
Oh yeah, because that's a free drop. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how much you would run that, but and then the red unison card, it's not just this new Gohan that we've seen. It's obviously Sin Shenron, it's Janemba? Jiren, right, that's the one. So there's some potential uses for it. Again, this we said it's no surprise. I think the Goten archetype just kind of falls flat this set, unfortunately, and nothing we're seeing here really changes that. It's a nice searcher, but you know what I mean? It's just another searcher. We've got plenty of 1-drop searchers in the game. Cool. Although someone does point out in the comments that Bulma can kind of utilise this, and that's actually a really good shout because it's Earthling. I'm saying. So, yeah.
I think there's a lot of red decks that could utilise this card.
Yeah, so It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good searcher for the Airfling strats. Then we have a quick assist Krillin, which is a 2-drop, 110. So I'm guessing this is when you combo with it. In effect,
Yeah.
it's a 10k. It's a blocker at the end of the battle in which this card was using the combo from your hand. Play this card from a drop area in rest mode. Okay,
it's those old.
It's the set 2 Guardian
bodyguard, right?
Yeah. I like it, but I don't like how it's. I guess if you're comboing it at the last thing of your opponent's turn, I get it.
It's also a 2-drop 10k. It's very easy removal spots.
Yeah, they're paying the 10k for it. If you could reduce that somehow to a 0 to, well, then it'd be a super combo.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, does that? No, it's only green.
And the fact that it plays itself in the rest mode, that's a bit. I would rather reduce the power of this card to like 5k and make it being played in active.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even 1k. Because you just wanted to stop the attack.
Yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. I do like how it is the Piccolo attire, the Krillin. That's like a nice touch. Kind of wish it was on a better card, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Again, the non-Broly stuff seems to have just been. I don't want to say afterthought. That's the wrong word because a lot of work does go into this. But
we have not seen any super rares for Goten. Like none at all.
Today I genuinely think that. Like,
we've seen Videl.
Unless Goten goes multicolor, it's just a bust. It's like Trunks from set 14. No, set 15. No, wait, this is set 15. Set 14.
This is set 15, set 14,
oh my god.
This is UW6, so UW5 Trunks. That's the one.
Yeah. Then we get on to a really interesting card. Training Buddy Bubbles. Is this our first Bubbles card?
No, it's not. We had the skillless Bubbles.
Is this our first red Bubbles card?
I think so, and every time I see Bubbles, it's just... I'm surprised he's a god.
It's so good, though. I love it. So it's a 1-drop 4K, which is more in line with what we're seeing now for the standard 1-drops. It's a cantrip, so when you play it, you draw one. Note, this is just when it's played, not when it's played from hand. We've seen some of that specificity in Broly. Wow, I actually made that word come out. That was great. I'm actually really proud of myself. It's a 0-5 combo, and then it has this really interesting effect on it. Auto pay 1. That's colourless, right? It's not even red specified. Yes. When this card is KO'd by your opponent, so that can be by skill, battle, just KO'd.
It needs to be KO'd.
Yeah.
So, if it's a skill that sends to the drop, a skill that reduces its power and things like that.
Yeah, that won't trigger it, but if it says KO a card, then it will, yeah. And then you get to play up a 1 North Kai from your deck, then shuffle your deck. So, there's no energy restriction on this. There's no
color restriction.
There's no color restriction on this. There's no like negating of the autos. I don't know what this is meant to hit. I'm thinking it's something in blue.
I think we're going to see also a new
North Kai.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a new North Kai.
Yeah, it's just very interesting to me right now. Like, why?
It's interesting to breach certain colors, right?
Yeah, because I can definitely see a blue-red God strategy because obviously you've got the Divine Multiverse cards, which are Beerus and Whis. You've got Champa and Vados there. Like, so that's
in the whole game at the moment, there is 4 North Kai cards.
Okay, let's run by them.
One drop blocker from the starter deck.
Oh, right, yeah, way back when, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we have from set 5 North Kai Keeping Watch. That's a super combo for less life.
Okay.
With printed 10k power. Oh no, sorry, it's only 3 because another one I've seen is just event pack version of that Keeping Watch.
Okay, so then the third one?
North Kai Protector of the Earth, which is draft box 1. 1 drop. When you play this card, draw 1 card and activate main, pay 1 blue and 1. Place this card in its owner's drop area. Choose up to 1 blue Son Goku with energy cost 3 or less and 15,000 power or less in your drop and play it.
Yeah, that's the weird Goku engine, which I actually really liked for the record. I actually really like that engine. So yeah, if this is a red-blue engine starting to form. I'm not against it. I just think this card's probably the most interesting card we've seen today. Actually, to be fair, there's a skillless card, which is way more interesting, but that's just bias. So yeah, overall, what do you make of Bubbles then? Like, I'm really curious to see what this means going forward.
I think we need to see what's the North Kai we're supposed to tutor with it, which we should see tomorrow with the full red list, right?
I hope so. Yes, I believe that's the plan. So fingers crossed for that. Yeah, I love playing the gods. I played Zeno a bunch back in the day. Like, so anytime I get to play with more god cards, it makes me excited. So thumbs up for training Buddy Bubbles. Hopefully we can get a Gregory. Get a Gregory.
I don't think we've ever got Gregory.
This is what I mean. There's such a like to me these characters are iconic, but they seem to be forgotten.
I don't
quite
understand
a bit.
why we got one but not the other.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get a Gregory as well. So we'll move on to the final card today. Natande Village Monster.
Which is the second card with that name.
It is the second card with that name. Obviously different codes, so you can run 8 of them. I will run 8 of them in my monster deck.
Which one is Earthling Monster? I'm not sure.
The original is Earthling Monster as well.
Is it?
Yes. Yes, it is. Like, they're both 20k 2 drops, 0-5 combos. Yeah. Obviously really helpful in skillless decks. I really am excited to play with this deck. I there's just something about the design of the, like, this reminds me of OG Dragon Ball designs, and it's something we don't really see nowadays, and I just really want to play with it. And yeah, the monster stuff is like we've got Broly, which is amazing, and I really like it. That's not up for debate. I really like the Broly stuff. We've got the Goten stuff, which is falling flat. And then we have this weird little monster package, which I'm just so excited to hear. It just makes me happy. It's such a weird red colouring set. Like, I don't know.
What we got today as a reveals is very weird reveal package.
Definitely.
Because for Broly, we got SR both times there was a reveal. For Goten, we got one SR, and then this is literally only commons.
Yeah, no uncommon either. Yeah, you're right. So, my only thought is that they're going to splash into green.
I think so, like the original one, right?
Because there's nothing here that makes that a mono red strategy sense. Like, obviously we do untap potential, so our mindsets are a bit more on theme playing, right? Like, that's what we look at when we look at this type of stuff. It's like, oh, what's the... And right now, as someone who is like probably going to end up playing the Goten in untap potential, like, I'm just seeing not much. And I hate to say that. I was optimistic last set with the Trunks, and I got burned badly by it. I'll still stand by the Great Saiyaman Duo package. I still love that. And that kind of worked with the leader. Whereas I love the monster package in this. It doesn't work with Goten. So, yeah, it's a weird one for reveals today. Don't know how the hell I'm going to title this or what the thumbnail will be. It's probably going to be Bubbles, isn't it? Let's be real. Bubbles is the MVP here. Any final thoughts on today, Loki?
I don't think we're going to be doing untapped potential until we see multicolors. Like, honestly, I don't think there's enough cards there to play Goten.
I wholeheartedly agree. Like, to make it an interesting match anyway. Like, we could do it. I would get stomped.
Pretty much, because I'm just going to attack you with a 30k double strike critical leader.
And I'll be like, I'll just switch my unison to rest mode. Cool.
Yeah. You can attack for 40k and I'm just going to negate your attack.
Exactly. You have so many good negates. You have so many good... Like, I'm still not losing hope until we've seen the full set. I think that Bandai deserve the benefit of the doubt. The original archetype was multicolor. I've got to believe. I've got to believe that's it. Otherwise, this is probably the worst secondary leader we've seen in a long time. That's my honest opinion right now. And I hate being negative. You know this. I'm very much.
Yeah, I know. It's weird that they showed us Goten and they did. I still think we are due a boss monster for Goten.
Needs to happen. It needs to happen. So hopefully.
Yeah. I think it might be multicolor again, like we had Gohan and Goten attacking Broly, right? We might have all three this time on multicolor card.
Probably. We'll see. We'll see. So verdict's still out on the Goten. Broly we still like, and then obviously tomorrow we should have the rest of the red cards. Hopefully a North Kai in red. If not, that's a blue-red strategy. I don't know what the hell that's meant to be, but I'm looking forward to messing with it. And of course, it's nice to see Krillin in some different outfits. Overall, today's reveals, they're only commons. We're not expecting top-tier meta-breaking cards, but yeah. Still a bit confused on Goten. Maybe should have left Goten to multicolour to actually make it make sense, but we'll find out in the future.
Yeah, it just feels weird because most colours at the very end. So we're going to be sitting here and wondering what the hell is Goten for the next 5 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's a puzzling one. It's a puzzling one. So after all, guys, let us know what you think. As I mentioned at the top of the video, please go and check out our Hearthstone Mercenaries video. It's just under an hour long. A really long edit. Really great work from Loki there. And yeah.
Part 2 coming over the weekend, because work.
Yeah. So we'll see you tomorrow.
I'm not here tomorrow, Saturday.
I mean, they haven't seen you today, so I might just get a corporeal gif of your head.
I'm just phasing out.
Spooky. Right, let's get out of here. Right, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.